When online study platform Quizlet began planning a campaign that required a more efficient way for them to collect customer data, they made sure that those potential complications didn't get in the way of serving up a better customer experience. Instead, they used Braze to break down siloed workflows and establish a new approach to data collection to make more relevant messaging possible. Created for students, Quizlet enables studiers to review information through flashcards, tests, and games. By providing various forms of interactive studying tools and games, Quizlet actively stands by their mission of helping both students and teachers practice and master the topics they're reviewing. Quizlet currently offers 5 study modes and 2 studying games for its customers to choose from. To help users find the right modes and games for their specific needs, Quizlet focused on nudging customers to check out different studying modes and games that they were utilizing. In modern customer engagement, it can be tempting to track every piece of customer data possible, but that's a temptation brands should resist. Collecting customer data that isn't essential for your customer efforts burns engineering resources, drives up costs, and makes it harder for marketers to sort through the information and take effective action. When collecting the kinds of highly nuanced engagement data needed to accurately target its campaigns, Quizlet ran into 2 main issues: accuracy and data usage. They wanted to retain the full spectrum of historical data for every user's mode usage and efficiently collect new information, but struggled to ensure data accuracy without collecting more data than they needed. Quizlet's engineering and product teams first tackled this issue. However, their proposed solutions didn't accurately represent historical data and would lead Quizlet to collect far more data than they needed. The engineering team took an agile and collaborative approach when determining next steps, turning to their marketing team for further help on optimizing data collection. By bouncing ideas off one another, Quizlet landed on using webhooks to effectively address their data issue. A webhook is a communication from one application to another, where a predetermined event that takes place in one system sets off a notification for an event to occur in another. For Quizlet, the predetermined event was the selection of a study mode, and the event that occurred following this was the recording of what mode that customer used. Every time Quizlet users selected a study mode in the app or on the web, that event was collected by the Braze SDK and sent to Braze via a REST API. That event triggered an action-based campaign, which in turn sent a webhook with a JSON object personalized via Liquid to the Braze REST API user's endpoint if the following criteria was met. Each of the 7 study modes were set up with their own webhook, and re-eligibility was disallowed to ensure that new data points were not being created for a person who used the same mode more than once. When Quizlet attempted to collect data by running queries, not only was historical accuracy an issue, but so was the amount of data collected. Approximately 1.5 billion network requests would have been made per year with this method. In comparison, an estimated 354 million network requests will be made with the webhook method, which is a 76% decrease. By minimizing the amount of data needed, Quizlet was able to successfully execute its customer-first efforts to expand user awareness around different study modes in more personalized, relevant ways without collecting unnecessary data or compromising their data hygiene. If you'd like to read the full case study article, you can find the link in the description below. My name is Emily Halpern, Customer Advocacy Manager at Braze. Thank you for listening.